fight. You know, I think that I see my opponent wanting to win really bad, and so I'm excited to have a willing and able opponent in there. The one thing though is that people always think they can fight me the way they usually fight everyone else, and it doesn't always happen. You know, so I'm really excited to showcase my abilities. I think with this opponent, I'll be able to get in there and really showcase some of my boxing abilities and some of my more technical aspects as well. And I'm excited to let it be known on Saturday.
Did you change anything from the last camp in Phoenix just, 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago? Did you adjust anything? Because that was a quick fight. You got your opponent out quick. Any major adjustments, any tweaks that you did between that one and this one?
Well, I mean, it's a taller fighter. I don't know if he's going to back footers to come at me or not, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing. You know, it's to make Richard Torrez better, and it's to showcase my abilities. You know, and I feel like you put me in the ring with anybody right now, and I'm 100% and I do what I can do. It's going to be hard for anybody in there to be able to stop me. You know, so I'm excited to. And honestly, like a day after my fight, I went right back to camp. So I didn't really have any breaks. So instead of like a 5-week camp I've had probably about like a 13.
You're like,
camp.
yeah,
So
you're
I'm really excited.
nonstop, right?
Yeah.
Do you now as far as opponents, right? When you guys are picking, is it something that you have a say so in, you and your team, or are they just throwing somebody at you and you're like, sure, let's go?
Yeah, you know, my team's not really like, oh, we're gonna nitpick who we're fighting. The Top Ring will give us an opponent. We'll say yes. I don't think we've ever turned down any opponent that Top Ring's given us. I'm here to fight. I'm here to compete, and I'm here to showcase my abilities. And that's what we're gonna do on Saturday.
Do you know anything about your opponent? Like any prior history or any? Have you seen him like in amateurs? Did you ever compete against him?
I never competed against him in the amateurs. I knew he went to like the trials or something. He's gotten to the national level. I don't know if he's ever won a national title.
Okay.
But with that being said, I mean, there's some bangers at the Olympic Training Center right now.
Yeah.
The guys that are qualified for the Olympics. So I don't knock him for not winning the Olympic trials or anything like that. But
It's just tough.
It's tough,
really tough.
You know, but with that being said, I'm an Olympic silver medalist. With that being said, I haven't lost the United States in the past 9 years. With that being said, I do think some of my background speaks for itself, and I'm excited to showcase it on Saturday.
I think it's loud and clear, right? It speaks for itself loud and clear. And the reason I was asking about opposition, I noticed this is the first undefeated fighter, and that's why, is this something that they continue to step you up slowly, or are they just throwing anybody and everybody that they could find at you?
You know what I think it is it's really hard to find like a medium heavyweight, you know what I mean? A guy that's like a decent step up, you know. So I think it kind of jumped from some guys that are very local to some guys that are like almost national, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so with that being said, I'm happy with this opponent. I'm happy with this guy to be able to fight him. I'm happy that their opponent, that their coaches, and that they're talking their smack on in the comments and stuff like that. I think it's a great
motivator.
Yeah. And it's just great to be in the atmosphere right now. You know, to know that this guy, he means business, and I get to show my stuff to a willing, able opponent.
Right now that you're coming up in your career, you're ideally 10-0 tomorrow night, right? How do you see tomorrow night's card in Riyadh? Because it's your division, what you're trying to get to. You're trying to aspire to get to what Tyson Fury and Usyk are at.
Man,
all titles on the line, right?
Yeah, I'm a fan of both those fighters. I can't lie to you. I really am. I'm just looking for a good fight. If Fury can stick behind his feint and his jab and can keep a distance, I think it's really hard for Usyk to get in there. But if Usyk can last and get it behind the head movement, that movement, and just like frustrate Fury, I can see it going either way. So I'm just really excited for a fight.
That's awesome. Thank you again for talking to me. And any nacho chance that you're expecting tomorrow?
I don't know about nacho, but we'll see.
Probably in Phoenix, right? That's a Phoenix thing.
I've heard a couple Pablo Escobar ones here, so we'll see how it goes.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Richard Torrez. Best of luck tomorrow night.